Iowa's most accurate forecast.
We're broadcasting from the Iowa State Fair tonight. A career milestone, if you will, for myself. Something I've always wanted to do as a kid, coming to the Iowa State Fair and having that passion for weather, is to broadcast about it. So for me personally, this is a dream come true. It's amazing to be out here tonight. We do have warm but nice weather, and we're looking at a nice stretch of days ahead. Just one in particular I want you to pay attention to as we move forward, and that's going to be for Sunday afternoon and into the evening if you are planning on coming out to the State Fair. Now, we do have some storms in the works for tonight. Let's check out the satellite and the radar picture, and there's nothing happening across the state right now. We're keeping things all nice and clear. Some blue sky out there, but some clouds are starting to work their way in. The high thin variety, and the temperature right now is hanging out at 86 degrees. A little cooler elsewhere. Oski is at 87. We do have 85 in Perry and 84 Sheraton, Ottumwa, and Iowa Falls at the moment. The next 3 days here at the Iowa State Fair, we are looking at some of the warmest conditions of the fair expected, especially tomorrow, where we'll push closer to 90 degrees. We'll start the day with some rain, but I think most of that is out before the fair gates even open. So we're really in good order here. What's going to happen is we do have this cluster of thunderstorms you see back towards, say, Aberdeen, South Dakota. That little ripple of energy is going to extend down that frontal boundary and eventually make its way our direction. Here's the breakdown. Futurecast, I'd say after midnight and closer to 1 o'clock, we're going to be looking for that activity to push in. So let's put Futurecast into motion here, and we'll get a sense at what's going to be happening. Here's the pause right before midnight, and then poof, you're going to see those storms begin to form and push through west to east across the area, and then largely by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, this activity is out into the eastern sections of the state, and we'll be seeing a clearer day afterwards. Now, given the overnight status, the timing is not ideal for severe weather. If we do have a troublemaker storm, it's likely going to be warned for some gusty winds. Now, here's the severe weather outlook. We're in that level 1 of 5, but better prospects further north and west of us. And then for tomorrow, you see that threat translates into eastern Iowa. And during the overnight, we get a chance to weaken those storms a little bit, so that severe threat largely hopping over the central portion of the state, but maybe not completely so. Low-end threats, but we'll watch for that damaging wind component, I think, as we look at the scenario. 69 degrees for the overnight low tonight, and we'll keep that chance for rain in play. At the Iowa State Fair tomorrow, we'll bounce back to 89 degrees, clearing skies throughout the day, and I think that rain is really out before those gates open at 8 o'clock. For Friday, temperatures upper 80s primarily. Wouldn't surprise me if we see a couple of locations make 90 degrees, but that is going to be the exception and not the rule. I do want you to pay attention to Sunday into the afternoon and evening. We are going to have a chance for some robust thunderstorms there. We're already in that target zone for seeing severe weather. Here is a look at that 10-day forecast. Temperatures cooler into next week, and we'll get a break from those warmer temperatures for the Iowa State Fair.